What's up, weirdos? What's going on, guys? How you guys doing? What's going on tonight? Kind of a slower stream again tonight. Everybody must be at the cabin or something. We got July 4th weekend coming up. Uh, it's Independence Day. It's Canada Day here. July 4th is Independence Day in the States. That's right. All right, so yes, things are looking like we may have more downside, but we'll see, guys. Are we going to retest 100K? Well, I have been telling you guys for the last few days that inside this bull flag, Bitcoin could in fact come down to the bottom of the bull flag here at about $100,600, and we would still be inside a bullish structure. However, you will see some content creators putting out misinformation, panicking, saying we're going into a bear market or whatever the case might be. But we could come down. Now, do I think we're going to come all the way down to $100,000? Well, let's just cut through the crap cake here. No, I don't think we're coming down that far, but it is possible. So I always have to let you guys know what is possible, right? I'm hoping we hold support right here at 105,352 dollars. Now we've already wicked below it, so it depends where the candle closes, though, right? I was really hoping we would close above the 30-day SMA today, but we didn't, which tells me we're probably going to see a little bit more downside because of that weakness. And I think a lot of it is because we don't have a lot of volume going on right now on the buyer side, because a lot of people are quite simply gearing up for the long weekend. So I think that's kind of what's happening. July 4th weekend coming up. So me personally, I'm going to be doing some mass accumulation, right? So all right, let's get into the chat a little bit here, guys. Jovan, When Moon, sending the only super chat. Thank you so much, brother. Moon soon, my dude. Moon soon. J Money in the house. Bulbasaur, what's up, man? Good to see you, fam. Spuds, what's up, everybody? Jovan, my dude. Leo, what's going on? Crypto fam. Nick Powell, anybody else back in the truck up with these prices? Hell yeah, I am. Hell yeah, I am. Guys, make sure you hit the like and subscribe to the channel. Helps the channel grow. Does not cost you a single solitary thing. So go ahead and get that done. Would be, ooh, I just heard some massive thunder outside, guys. Oh, it's going to be a good one tonight. We're going to have a thunderstorm here. I'm excited. Jack stacked and fanny pack. Let's go. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, guys. Let's keep it going. Easy, yo, yo, yo. Are we going to get one of those hut Bitcoin fake outs? little head fake. Where's all my sissy bears at? Let's go. Yeah, or listen, this could be a bear trap. Very possible we see a bear trap, right? Listen, here's the thing you need to understand, okay? Right now, what we're doing, even if we come down, let's say we come down, even down to here, right? Let's say we come down to 103,000, 102,000. Really, what we're doing is we're putting in a higher low, right? Which is a bullish thing. So that's what you want to see. Listening from work, 5 months is no time to stay ready. Home team, absolutely, man, absolutely. Listen, 5 months, guys, of discipline for a life of financial freedom. Yo. Am I back? Am I back? The thunderstorm knocked my power out, guys. I don't know if I'm back or not. Let me know in the chat if I'm back. Yeah. Nice. Okay, we're back. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Having a massive thunderstorm here, and it just went, all of a sudden, my power just went poof, gone. Powered it back up. All right. So we're back. I apologize, guys. I apologize for that. Sorry. Oh, look at that. Ramona's got my back while I'm gone. How long has it been gone? I was late. Bring the beard back. Yes, I will. As soon as winter time comes, we'll grow the beard back out. But yeah, I apologize, guys. That was crazy. That was crazy. All right, so completely lost where we were and all that fun stuff. So, all right then. Let's see what news we have. What news we have left here. Sorry, guys, I'm all discombobulated. 50 push-ups. You left early, Rob. Nice. Oh man, I'm sorry, guys. Okay, let's. Everything's kind of loading back up here still, so just bear with me. How the hell are you guys? Anyway, I pulled a head fake on y'all. Let me just let me load everything back up here, guys. Let me load everything back up. Okay, what do we have in the news? Yes, I was looking at, first thing I wanted to show you guys, well, not the first thing, but the first thing that I'm able to get access to here. The M2 money supply, looking juicy. Put in another high today, guys. Looking fantastic. Look at that beautiful, beautiful chart. I'm ready for more upside, guys. Hopefully you guys are too. All right, what else? What else? M2's looking good. Let's get into an article. Whatever, I got some stuff that reloaded, some stuff didn't. So we'll get into the stuff that I have. I appreciate you guys waiting for me. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Big Mike, boom, supporting the channel. My dude, my brother, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you guys. I was gone. I didn't think I was going to be able to come back. Thank you so much for supporting me, Big Mike. I appreciate you, man. All right, let's get into some news here, guys. The Smarter Web company buys additional 25 million worth of Bitcoin, transforms into Bitcoin treasury firm. The Aquis-listed web development firm, the Smarter Web company, has acquired another batch of Bitcoin, accumulating 230.05 Bitcoin for approximately $25 million on July 1st. This latest purchase puts the company's total holdings at 773.58 Bitcoin, worth roughly $82.46 million. As per the official release, the new purchase was carried out with an average purchase price of 78,103 euros, or $107,126 per Bitcoin. The new purchase was carried out with an, I already read that part, sorry. So basically, another company has started to add Bitcoin to their balance sheets. Guys, do you see the adoption that's taking place right before your very eyes? Like, all of these companies are putting Bitcoin on their sheets. Let's get into this Cathie Wood video. I got a nice Cathie Wood video here. Sorry, guys, half my stuff is gone because of that power outage. That really peeves me. So, where are we here? Just waiting for this commercial to end here. The ads. Okay.
The S&P 500 closing at a record high to finish the first half. The ARK Innovation ETF trading now near a 52-week high, up nearly 24% year to date. Joining us right now, first on CNBC's ARK Invest Chief Investment Officer and CEO Cathie Wood. Good morning to you. As we set up for the second half here, Cathie, I think there's a lot of folks who are trying to figure out Have things already run? What's baked into the cake and what isn't in your mind?
Well, I think we have been climbing a wall of worry. I mean, a lot of people expected tariffs and wars and the controversy between the Fed and the president to really shake markets up. And of course, there has been some volatility. But these are the kinds of bull markets that I think are the most durable. When the market climbs through all of that controversy, it's really signaling something. And I think the things that it is signaling are interest rates probably are coming down. I think what many people are not focused on in the inflation statistics are the housing numbers, and they get in there with a long lag. We think that the shift or the concentration towards just a very few stocks, which was a very unhealthy bull market, that is changing and the market is broadening out. And I think deregulation is probably one of the most important things that this administration is doing to unleash animal spirits.
You know, you talked about the inflation picture and interest rates. We just had another guest on the broadcast that said the opposite, effectively. He said, look, the economy is humming. It's doing quite well. They wouldn't touch interest rates if possible, and they don't think that they will be.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Well, I think we've been pretty consistent on this idea of we've been through a rolling recession. If you look at housing, which is actually having a little bit of a relapse today, housing plummeted in 2022 when interest rates shot up, and it has not recovered. Manufacturing has not recovered. And so we do believe that they will recover as interest rates come down, deregulation takes hold, some certainty about tax cuts and so forth occur, including immediate expensing, perhaps, of capital goods, which would be very positive. So we think we'll move from a rolling recession into a recovery. But what happens early in a recovery, if you'll allow me to call this that, I know many people think we never went into any kind of slump, but we have sector by sector. What typically happens when you come out of a recovery is productivity kicks in because companies have been very conservative and especially amid all of the uncertainties. So productivity kicks in and actually drives inflation down much lower than anybody anticipates. And I think that's going to happen this time as well.
Cathie, want to talk Tesla, want to talk Elon Musk. He's been making some more public comments again about the quote unquote big, beautiful bill. He's opposed, of course. But I'm so curious just what you've been thinking as you've watched all of this play out the past couple of months, the politics of it all, the impact potentially on Tesla, his now doubling down on Tesla, but where this all goes.
Well, I think what happened, and this could be considered a conspiracy theory, but, you know, with Trump and Musk so close at one point, and with China, President Trump's primary focal point when it came to trade negotiations at the end of the day, you know, Tesla's plant in Shanghai became a leverage point. So I think they've separated naturally. Now, I think it went a little overboard in terms of the drama. And I think the same is true today. I do think that Elon Musk is getting back to business, and he does want to transform transportation, continue to transform space exploration, really address some incredibly difficult health issues with Neuralink, and introduce productivity the likes we have never seen with humanoid robots. So I think at the end of the day, he'll become very focused on those very difficult problems, and this too shall pass.
Do you think that he's going to be out there effectively financing folks, financing campaigns to primary individuals who vote in favor of this bill? And if he does that, and whatever time and attention that takes and whatever you think about the politics of that, does that impact Tesla or any of the businesses or other ventures that he's pursuing?
Well, I guess in terms of dependence on government, SpaceX, I believe, has $22 billion in government contracts, and really has catapulted the U.S. into the lead when it comes to space exploration. I don't think the president that formed the Space Force wants to change that. And in terms of transportation, of course, we've got a patchwork quilt of 50 states from a regulatory point of view that have to bless autonomous travel. We were thinking and still think that will move up to the federal level. So maybe that's in question very short term, but we think it makes sense for the United States if we want to be number one in autonomous travel. FDA is another consideration when it comes to Neuralink. I think what's happening is pretty miraculous if you've been following Neuralink. And the FDA, if anything, I think we've been most surprised by the deregulation that is taking place within healthcare and the desire of the leaders in healthcare to really either cure disease, get rid of chronic conditions. So, Elon Musk is contributing to that cause as well. So, I'm sure there's political tit for tat. That's how these things work out. But Elon Musk is working on the largest AI projects in the world, the largest projects in the world. And I don't think longer term he wants to be thrown off really transforming the world.
A lot of people don't like her, but me personally, she's richer than I am. So, I mean, she must be doing something right. Ramona with the super chat. She says, smash the like and subscribe. Yes, absolutely, guys. Make sure you're hitting the like and subscribe. Let's see what else is going on out there. Milk Money, what's up, man? Halfway through the year. This is crazy. Yeah, no kidding, man. This lady's crazy. Yes. Oh, you guys. Public companies outpace ETFs in Bitcoin accumulation. Recently released data indicates the publicly traded companies have surpassed exchange-traded funds in Bitcoin accumulation for the third consecutive quarter by Q2 of 2025. According to Bitcoin Treasury's data, public companies purchased approximately 131,000 Bitcoin during this period, marking an 18% increase compared to the previous quarter. In contrast, ETFs accumulated around 111,000 Bitcoin, a growth rate of 8% during the same time frame. Nick Mary, the head of research at eCoin Metrics, links companies' Bitcoin accumulation to their desire to enhance shareholder value. He points out that institutional investors who invest in Bitcoin via ETFs are motivated by different factors. Some companies accumulate Bitcoin regardless of price, aiming to make their shares more appealing. In April 2025, while Bitcoin holdings in public companies increased 4%, ETFs only saw 2% growth. Companies are motivated by long-term returns and investors' attraction rather than price trends and general market sentiment. Despite the rise in institutional adoption, ETFs continue to be the largest collective holders of Bitcoin, currently possessing over 1.4 million Bitcoins, accounting for approximately 6.8% of the supply. Public companies, on the other hand, hold around 855,000 Bitcoin, making up 4% of the total supply. Until the third quarter of 2024, ETFs were leading in Bitcoin accumulation over public companies. However, new policies implemented following the change in administration in the United States have reportedly increased companies' interest in Bitcoin. Particularly, the executive order signed by Mr. T in March of 2025 to establish a Bitcoin strategic reserve is seen as a step. So it's the Trump pump, right? It's the Trump pump. Recent moves, such as GameStop's initiation of Bitcoin accumulation, Kindly MD's merger with Nakamoto, and ProCap's pre-IPO Bitcoin treasury strategy, showcase the rising corporate participation. Company strategy, formerly known as MicroStrategy, continues to lead with its 597,000 Bitcoin holdings. Some industry analysts caution that the current level of institutional purchases may not be sustained long term. Mary suggests, well, of course it can't be sustained long term. There's only like 150,000 Bitcoin left OTC. That's kind of just simple math, right? Mary suggests this could be a temporary opportunity for different companies benefiting from the current situation. Conversely, Workman sees this model as having significant long-term importance. Regardless, what we observe in both ETF channels and corporate reserve trends is the beginning of institutional hype over Bitcoin due to its scarcity. This phenomenon could propel Bitcoin to historical highs until the excitement peaks. Moreover, companies are now forming reserves for not only Bitcoin, but also Ethereum, the other cryptocurrencies, with DeFi development planning to issue 100 million bonds to purchase Solana coin by 2030. Overall, the growing demand for Bitcoin in public companies in recent quarters is evident. Regulatory easements and strategic decisions in the US are highlighted as supportive factors of this trajectory. Many domestic and international institutions continue to develop strategies to expand their Bitcoin portfolios, ensuring that corporate growth remains prominent in the upcoming period. Readers should consider that the approach of a diversifying portfolios and increasing risk, blah, blah, blah. Guys, so you have to ask yourself a question here, okay? ETFs continue to grow at a monumental, record-breaking level. Institutional accumulation of Bitcoin and Ethereum and Solana, and it will continue with other altcoins as well, XRP and whatever else, is increasing faster than ETF accumulations, right? And if you're sitting there right now going, I wonder if I should hold this, I would have to say, are you drunk? Right? Like, put your pennies where they put their dollars. Full stop, right? With all the FUD and the fear and the hype and everything else put aside, what is big money doing? They're accumulating. So what should you be doing? Super fantastic. Why did strategy change the name? That's what I would like to know. Yeah, you know what? While I was reading it, I thought the exact same thing, Josh. I thought the exact same thing. I was like, what was the point in that? Like, liquidity, just a little more to go, you guys. Either shut off the portfolios or DCA, baby. Absolutely. Can I get an amen to that? All right, what else do we have? We got, oh yes, a word of caution. We have one more article to get through here. So I shared this over on the Patreon earlier, the story, but let's talk about it a little bit, guys. Link 2 is in trouble. This is why you want to keep, someone had said to me the other day, I don't see any reason why I would need to remove my crypto from a centralized exchange. No, let me read you an article, my friend. Pro XRP lawyer John Deaton makes one thing clear about Link 2's refund plan. A growing number of Link 2 users are demanding answers, and attorney John Deaton has made one thing clear. Returning investors' initial contributions without accounting for asset appreciation would be a serious injustice. In a detailed post on X, Deaton highlighted what he views as a deeply flawed refund scenario that would see Link 2 benefit from the very investments its users funded. So Link 2 is an exchange. It's a private equity investment platform, halted operations in February of 2025 amid regulatory scrutiny. Since then, customers have been unable to access their funds. While the company insists clients' assets remain secure, the broader concern is what form any refund process will take. So ask yourself before I even continue, guys, can you imagine the rage that you would feel right now? Imagine being a Link2 customer and you're holding your crypto over there and they have froze everyone's ability to access their crypto since February. It's July, right? What would they have done if the altcoin season had started and everyone's portfolios were exploding, but they couldn't access anything, right? I try to tell you guys this. This is not a one-time thing. This kind of thing happens all the time. You cannot trust exchanges with your money. They can freeze your ability to touch it at any point that they want. And there's not a damn thing that you can do about it except complain, okay? Keep your crypto safe. Keep it off exchanges, you guys. Deaton pointed to his $30,000 investment in Circle, now worth $157,000, arguing that a refund of only the original amount would unjustly allow Link2 to keep over $120,000 in gains. He emphasized that he didn't invest in Link2 so Link2 could profit from his capital. So basically what they're worried about here is that he invested in Coinbase stock $30,000. That $30,000 appreciated to $157,000. And now they're talking about him only being refunded his $30,000 initial investment, and Link2 keeps the other $120,000 for themselves, right? So you cannot trust exchanges, you guys. He also referenced Ripple's June 2024 buyback at $175 per share, noting his average purchase price was $33. Many investors entered even lower. If Link2 kept the appreciated equity while returning only initial contributions, Deaton said the financial windfall it would retain would be unacceptable and deeply unfair to those who funded the purchases. Deaton's position is not personal. He's calling for collective resistance. He warned that any refund structure must reflect the current market value of the shares acquired with user funds, not just the entry price. The crypto space is filled with scammers and opportunists looking to benefit from others, and while Link2 may not resemble popular scam attempts, its actions are a breach of trust and ethics. Deaton stated that he won't allow those responsible to benefit from screwing us over, reflecting the anger now fueling investor backlash. Deaton warned investors to be wary of opportunists offering to buy their positions at a discount, aiming to exploit fear and frustration. He urged users not to act out of desperation, especially while the true value of assets remains far above original investment levels. While some assets, like PolySign, may no longer hold value, Deaton stressed that ones, particularly Ripple and Circle, have seen significant gains, ignoring that in any refund plan would unfairly benefit the wrong party. Can you imagine the fury that you would feel? My goodness, man, would I be furious. But it's the way she goes, guys. Cannot trust centralized exchanges. I keep saying it, and then I keep getting people who doubt it, but the proof is in the pudding. Why does this crap keep happening? I mean, I feel like it's happening more and more. Yeah, and you know what? It was rampant through the 2021 cycle as well, right? It's not brand new by any stretch of the imagination, and it does just keep happening. And that's why I've always said that we do need regulations in place for these exchanges, guys, right? We need to make sure that these exchanges are held to account by the government. We need laws put in place to regulate them so that these kinds of things don't happen, right? So I don't know, just my thoughts, guys. Just my 2 cents. All right, guys. So listen, that's the stream because the thunderstorm knocked my power out and all my other stuff shut down on me. So I don't have anything else for you. But thank you guys for being patient. Thank you guys who sent me super chats and supported the channel. I appreciate you. 100%, guys. I got a mentorship coaching call I have to do over on the Patreon shortly. So I'm going to go over there and get that taken care of. Guys, get over to the Patreon. I dropped our daily crypto picks today. I also dropped another, what did I do? Oh, we did the live stream already today. I dropped the replay of that. So get over there, guys. Book yourself into the mentorship coaching calls. Invest in your education in this space. You want to learn how to do what I do successfully? Get over to the Patreon, guys. The link is in the chat. It's in the pinned comments. It's in the description. Microcap Gems. We're live there every day. Mentorship coaching calls, everything else. Check it out for yourselves, guys. Also, check out our channel sponsor, Decent Biometric Wallet. If you want to protect yourself from these centralized exchanges scamming you, use our link down below. Get a fantastic deal. I will see you guys in the next one. God bless. Have a fantastic rest of your night.